Hi everyone, my name is Sarah and I would like to try and talk to you about a disorder which I have called spasmodic dysphonia, the adductor type. It's a neurological disorder of the voice box or the muscles that are surrounding it, which spasm when you're trying to talk, and it makes talking very difficult and it's very annoying. It affects the voice quality, the voice pitch, the loudness, and it impairs the ability to communicate. No one really knows what causes spasmodic dysphonia. It could be stress related, it could be trauma, it could be misuse of your voice. If you're a singer or you talk a lot in public, I'm a teacher, so I was talking quite a bit. I guess it could be due to medication or drug abuse, chemicals in the environment. But basically, no one's really sure. I decided to make this video to help others, maybe to try and give some information about spasmodic dysphonia, about what I go through, the things I've tried, the things I'm trying, the things I'm still going to try. Because I found there isn't actually that much information out there. I guess because it's a very rare condition. And yeah, maybe there is more information, but I just haven't found it. So I thought this would be good just to share, maybe contact others who also have spasmodic dysphonia. My type of spasmodic dysphonia probably isn't as bad as a lot of you out there. I can talk, find it very difficult sometimes, especially picking up the phone, or if I see someone that I haven't seen for a long time and I tend to pretend I haven't seen them. Maybe you do the same, and I just walk the other way. I don't always do that. Sometimes I try to explain that I have a neurological disorder, but it's quite complicated and it's not really a very cheerful subject that you want to start talking to someone about that you haven't seen for a long time. It affects my breathing, I guess, because when your throat spasms, also doesn't just affect your voice, but also your breathing. I was diagnosed in May 27th, I think, 2020, by an ear, nose and throat specialist in the Ruysdael Clinic in Amsterdam. And I was over the moon when I got my diagnosis, because the doctor told me it was stress related. I had hyperventilation. So I started taking different supplements, doing different breathing techniques, yoga, which I do anyway because I teach yoga, so that doesn't really count. But I was just trying everything to unstress myself, although I didn't actually feel that stressed at that moment in time, apart from the fact that the stress of not being able to talk properly, that was probably the most stress that I was feeling. That was the reason for my stress. My first signs of spasmodic dysphonia, I think, were about a year previous to my diagnosis. I was out with friends or having a conversation. My voice would just stop, or I would struggle to get my words out, and it's It's not a nice experience to go through, and of course you don't know why it's happening. I think I probably thought myself that it was due to nerves, or I don't know what was in my mind at that particular time. Just basically that I found it difficult. And also because I'm a teacher, it's very difficult. I would be teaching a class, a yoga class or a slow class, and suddenly I was unable to talk, so I would try and relax, wait a minute, which is quite a long time when you're teaching, because really you need to teach, you need to talk constantly. So that was a bit of a problem. So I would get stuck in the beginning, the sentence in the middle, and my voice was very shaky, as it's quite shaky now. If I drank alcohol, my voice improved. If I would laugh, or if I laugh, whisper. So if I whisper, then I can talk quite well. It doesn't cause that much muscle tension. Yawning, then I can get a few words fluently out. Singing, which I'm not very good at, but I guess I could just sing my way through the day. People would probably find me a little bit weird, though, even weirder than I look at the moment. And yeah, that's it really. What else can I say? I had Botox 3 times. The first Botox went really, really well. After a week, I could talk quite fluently again, so that was really nice, and that lasted about 3 months, I think. So when my voice started deteriorating, I went back and had a second lot of Botox, the same as the first time. I think it was 8 units on both sides, if I'm correct. And after a couple of days, my voice completely went. I could no longer talk. I could only whisper, or I could talk breathing inwards like this. So, as you can imagine, that was a bit weird, and that lasted for 3 months. So I decided to go back, have some more Botox, but much less. So the doctor gave me half of the amount of the first time, and had exactly the same effect on me as the second lot of Botox. So I completely lost my voice for 3 months. So for 3 months I could only whisper and talk inwards like this. Basically, I've decided no more Botox for a while. My last lot of Botox was 5 months ago. And yeah, that's enough. I may well in the future try Botox again, but for now, I've been looking into the vagus nerve therapy, which is the 10th of 12 cranial nerves, and it's been suggested that stimulating this nerve could have a very positive effect for people with spasmodic dysphonia, also lots of other people, but I'm just going to focus on this. So basically, I've been taking cold showers, various exercises, breathing exercises, intermittent fasting, so I eat 5 hours a day and I don't eat for 19 hours a day, walking in nature, slowing down, that kind of stuff. I've had piercings put in my ears, which is supposed to be very good for it, and I have 2 books which I still need to read. I'm not sure if I'm allowed to show these, but one's the polyvagal theory and the other one's accessing the healing power of the vagus nerve. My son is arriving home, so I'm going to go and answer the door, so I'll leave it at this for now. Thank you for listening, and I will be back very soon with my second video. Okay, bye.